Yep. We are live already. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
Hel-
Hello, everyone. Yes, come in.
Hello,
Okay, just
everyone. Yep.
Mm,
Let me invite some friends.
yes. Okay,
Okay.
guys, just slowly come in. Like and share this
Hmm.
post with your friends. Today it'll be very exciting. Wow, I can't wait. Also, Sean was just now giving me some preview already.
The day will be very exciting. I prepare
Yes.
quite a fair bit of the stuff. Yep.
Even I myself also as a potential buyer also interested.
You should come, but your
Yeah.
MOP coming soon, right? So
Next year, but
anytime,
okay, never
anytime,
mind. Never mind.
anytime.
I always believe there's always good, always good buys, huh?
Yes, there will be always good deals coming along. No worry. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, Sean, on your end, how many people can you see? About there already or what?
Mine about five. Not so sure. Coming up. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, we wait about 1 more minute. Just let people slowly stroll in. After dinner. Okay. But today, because we got a lot of content, so we also hope to start on time, lah. Right? Okay. Uh, some of
Yeah.
you
Today,
have seen the post. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Sean.
we a lot of things to share.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait. I'm trying to see on my Facebook.
Hmm. You managed to get it?
Okay, the video. Okay, guys, just bear with us. I think today the internet connection might be also a bit lagging, slow. All right.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Ken. Okay, maybe once about 8:03, I think we can begin now, Sean?
Sure.
Ah,
Yep.
okay lah. Oh, you can start your slides.
Anytime. Yeah. Those who are today we're going to talk about thank you for Ben for inviting me today to share about this interesting project. Penrose at Sims. I think for the longest time, right? Ever since early of this year, everyone was anticipating this project, but because of the COVID, so the thing was further delayed until only September, where it's probably going to launch next week already. So there has been a lot of hype on this project. Today I'm going to share more in depth on this project because we're going to use my system, 3P system, to actually identify whether Penrose is a project that is worth all of us to consider. Because sometimes we need to zoom down to the exact numbers to see whether it's an investment that is worth us considering. That is very important. So I think we can start I think the crowd already come in already. We can start. So those who have any question about this project, you guys can actually post in the comments. We actually answer that later part of it. We try to run through the slides because I prepared quite a fair bit. It might be quite a handful, so I have to start now lah. If not, we might not be
Okay.
able to cover all of them. So let me, before that, I do a disclaimer first. Okay, this information is purely for educational purposes and should not be taken as a financial advice. Okay, so anything, do check with your agents, your bankers for further details. Okay,
Yeah.
this is very
One
important.
very
Okay,
important, guys. Sharing for education purpose.
yeah, yep. So let me share the screen now.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, give me a second. Let me start the slide. Okay, Penrose. Okay, probably the most anticipated launch in 2020. So
Wow, guys. So for some of you, you all know, right? Penrose, near Arjuni, near within
yep,
the RCR area.
correct. So this is exactly the project that we're talking about. For those who are familiar in the east, right? Let me draw something. This is your Arjuni MRT. Okay, further here will be the Paya Lebar, and here will be Kallang. Okay, so we are actually about 5-6 minutes away to the MRT lah. Okay, so So this is the project that we're having, 566 units. Okay, very well thought design, developed by Singapore, our local top developer, Hong Leong, as well as CDL. The branding is there. The quality is assured. Okay, they are well known for delivering very good products. Okay, so this is some of, I do a very quick one. Some of the renderings, the artist impression that they have. Okay, this is the different amenities, clubhouse, the grand lobby. This is one of the most beautiful, but I think it's damn nice. Yep. So the over here, because it's facing quite a fair bit of the lower rise development here. So the top floor over here, you are able to have a very beautiful city view. Yep. Which you get every resident over here get to use because it's an open sky terrace. Yeah. So some of the amenities that we have, the very beautiful landscape that CDL was known to always provide, the dagging pool. Okay, so we go back to, okay. So today we're going to analyze a bit further on this project using a 3P system. Okay, so what exactly is a 3P strategy? Okay, so we must understand the potential of this project before we actually decide to actually embark on this investment. So we must have certain transformation potential, okay, using the master plan. Okay, so we know, right, Arjuni, this area is in between. On the left side will be towards the town will be the Galang. Okay, there is this Galang transformation which is announced in 2 years ago. Okay, what the whole project is about is they're going to rejuvenate the whole Galang River. It's a concept along this Galang, but it's more than the Galang River rejuvenations. They're going to do a lot. These are some of the highlights they have. Okay, the whole Galang will will link back to the stadium because Singapore, we know that we spend quite a fair bit, a few billions to actually do up our national stadium, right? Is to actually create a sport hub in Singapore. So there is a lot of plans. Later I will show you that they're going to come up with. Okay, so this is the Galang. The whole area is the Galang side. Okay, there is this I captured from the master plan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, give me a second. Okay, so whatever I highlight here is the whole Galang area. So you let me do a quick highlight over here. Okay, this is the stadium. Okay, everyone is quite familiar Okay, but do you look at all this area that I highlighted in yellow here that I circle? Okay, these are what I call the reserve land. That means the government already have in plan for it, but they are not releasing the information yet. So there will be future development. You see, any transformations like what I mentioned in some of the previous FB, that we keep on hearing that there is master plan transformation, but master plan transformation must come with commercial activities. Commercial is very important. So if you look at this master plan that they're going to do a green belt, the link from the east to the west, all these, it's good to know. It as a overall is very good for Singapore as a very lively city, but does it going to translate into a higher property price? You see, so rental is a very good fundamental for investment. So the area that going through the transformation must have commercial activity such as commercial office, shopping mall, things like this, so that they will drive up the rental there, so that your property price will go up eventually. So you look at here, the whole Galang, there is this whole piece of here, the PA area. If you guys are familiar, this area are zoned as integrated. The previous FB that we have, right, always look out for yellow code, yellow legend, or the dark blue legend, because these are the one that going to have dark blue here. That's going to have a lot of commercial activities. Okay, and this piece of land recently in the highlights here, the white, I use another color. Okay, this one, the one big piece of land here. Okay, this is the Galang Basin side. This is the site that government actually is going to sell wholesale to developer to create, giving the developer white land. That means they have the free play to create a vibrant city. So what they did is, in order for them to bid the land, right, they need to come up with proposal to impress the URA that they're going to do a fantastic job over here. So this is the highlight as of now in Galang Basin. Okay, and look at here in the Galang area, another area here. near the Nico Highway is highlighted in yellow again. So they're going to have future plan over here too. You see? So there is a lot of activity coming up. So there is a very good potential of commercial activity over here. Not to mention there's some residential over here, over at the top. You see? Another yellow zone. You see? Another yellow zone. So whenever you have all this, it's a very good sign. Okay? It's a very good sign. Okay? So this is just one part of Galang, the Galang transformations. Okay, but to be frank, this is still at a very early stage. As of now, it's still at a very early stage. So it might take another 5 to 10 years to actually see some significant progress lah. But at least the stadium is already there already. So this is going to take a second phase lah. Even it might not be immediate, especially now. Especially now, now we are going through COVID, right? So things might a bit slow down, but everything is in plan, and we know that our government is an efficient government. Wherever they lay out, they will deliver. Okay. So this is just one part of the transformation. So the next part is the Paya Lebar transformation. Okay, to be frank, some of the slide is from my company, Pronite. I didn't redo all the slides that I don't have so much time. So I mix and match a bit. Just to let you know. Okay, so Galang, now Paya Lebar is supposed to be a next one. Okay, which the whole transformation is actually forming up already. Paya Lebar quarters is fully up. The condos are there, the offices are there. There are already 2 blocks of offices there. Okay, in fact, their rental there is setting record high already over there.
Wow.
Okay, this one you can actually this is this piece you can get it from the master plan. URA master plan. They're going to give you in depth what they're going to do over here. They're going to nurture a growth center, creating a lot of jobs. Okay, so there is a lot of plans coming up. Paya Lebar quarters again. Okay, so let me see how does because Galang is something that is very new. We do not know. We don't have a lot of statistics to show yet. But let's think about Paya Lebar. Paya Lebar was announced about 5, 6, 7 years ago. Okay, to be the next transformations. So I take a case study, previous case study. This area called Paya Lebar Residences, which is a new launch, Sims View, as well as Sims Residences. These are the older condos there. But look at this. Since 8 years ago, right, after they announced the transformation, right, look at the growth that they have. Okay, all the property price at all these 3 condos that is just nearby to Paya Lebar Central, all have very good growth over the years. Okay, so this is not only one-off case. Let's think about Marina Bay. Okay, Marina Bay used to be empty land, reclaimed land. So after they did now we got the MBS, MBFC, the Marina Bay Financial Center, everything is up. And look at the prices over the years, over the 15 years, D1, D2, and D7, they went as high as 347%. 3-folds. Okay, third district 3 and 4, and now nearly about 3-folds also. So how about the one previous, the Jurong? Okay, Jurong the same thing. Jurong is the second CBD. Okay, same thing. They achieve around double. But this is taken from the quarterly one. Yes. So the Jurong transformation, all transformation, they will lead to a price adjustment accordingly. Okay. So the key point is we have to ask ourselves: are we too late for Paya Lebar transformation? This is very important, right? There's no point we went into a master plan transformation too late. That means we are not the early mover. The price already gone up. There's no more future upcoming development. Then there's no point for us to go in. So this I captured from the Paya Lebar side. Okay. And it's a bit lagging. Okay. So I highlighted out. So let me use red again. This is the whole Paya Lebar quarters. Okay. Do you see that there is a lot of yellow land here? Okay, guys, if you can see, can give. Okay. Like what I've said, right? Yellow land means that the government already has some plan on it. It's reserved land. Okay, as of now, these are still the very low-rise industrial, but they are clearing away already. So eventually, this will lead to future development. I believe it's going to be a mixture of commercial, even some residential. So these are very big piece of land. Any plot of land is bigger than Paya Lebar quarters. So there's going to be a very big transformation at this Paya Lebar central area. We are not even talking about the Paya Lebar airbase, which is on the north side. I'm just talking about this central area. Okay.
Wow.
And on the right side of it, there is Eunos, Eunos MRT here. Then do you see that there's two pieces of land over here? Yellow again?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Yes. So this two is another reserve land. And based on the current URA master plan way of developing township, right? These two pieces of land will likely to be another integrated. That means it will be like a mixed use shopping with condos on top, things like this, or maybe shopping with HDBs on top, like the case of Clementi or this. So there is still a lot of development over here. And not only that, there is this piece of land here, the highlight in blue. Okay, these are very old HDBs, very low. I mean, 10 floor, 12 floors only. These are very old HDB in Eunos, which might have a potential of getting SIRS to get out so that they can redevelop the whole area. Because it doesn't make sense. The whole Paya Lebar is all fledged with new buildings, new commercial activities, yet they have something that's a bit run down over here. So this might be taken away in potential in the future. But as of now, we do not know yet. Okay, so this is something that you can look at. Okay, and I come back to Arjuni again. Come back to Arjuni again. There's this part over here. I highlighted in magenta. Okay, the one in cyan. This is what Geylang rezoning. Later I show you. So I go to the next slide. Okay, in 2014 master plan, this whole area is still zoned as residential. Okay, so but the thing is, in 2019 master plan, it has actually reallocated into institution and commercial. So they're going to do something around this area, because as of now, if you go to this part of Geylang, it's still very rundown, very old shop houses, a bit not in sync with Singapore, to be frank, because as we know, Galang master plan is going to be updated. Everything will be brand new. Everything will be high rise. With a very good concept. Okay, Galang River concept. But this part of Geylang, which is very near to the stadium site, the hub site, is still very rundown. So that's why they actually do a rezoning. Okay, but the thing is, we have not heard anything concrete over here. So this one is still subject, but it's good to know that they already have something in plan. And this is not a small piece of land, it's very big. It's quite a big piece of land. So this is something to take note of. Okay, so the next one will be MacPherson, MacPherson rejuvenations, which is at the north side, the old Galang Pudding, that area. Okay, the old MacPherson is known to be a rented zone. That means a lot of rented flat, all this. But over the past 10 over years, there is actually a very big change over there already. So let's base on the 2014 master plan. If you look at here, okay, let me use something in red. Like here and over here. Okay, do you see there's a bit of difference? The institutional getting smaller, but they are going to build a lot more residential already over here. Okay, and even over here. So I believe the government is trying to rejuvenate this area to create a residential area to support the Paya Lebar site. As of now, you can see that the Paya Lebar is going to be the next hub that our government is trying to promote. But the thing is that the area don't have residential area. They don't have a lot of residential, especially for HDB mass housing. So I'm quite convinced that they're going to put it over this area. That's why they're going to rejuvenate the whole. That's why they have an MRT here, Mata MRT out of nowhere, to link this area directly to Paya Lebar, the interchange at Paya Lebar. So this is something to look out for. This is something to look out for. Okay. The general idea about MacPherson is rundown, very old, a lot of rental flat. In the 80s, 90s, especially, but now they are slowly to go and change already. So this one is good to know. It won't happen so fast. I believe this thing will take steps. They already announced some unblock over here. So they're going to take away some of the old HDB and slowly to build up already. So this one will take some time, but you can see that they are actually trying to do something over here. Okay, so how about the area that we're looking at, Penrose? Penrose is here. Okay, but Penrose is supported by two international schools. Usually, like what I mentioned in the one of our Facebook Live, right?
Yeah.
International school is a very good form of rental. Okay, you can get very good rental demand because of international school. Because the student there, they probably need a place to stay, be it a family or as the teacher, the staff, they need a place to rent to stay. And over here in this area, right, there is not only one, but two. James Cook is a university, and Nexus is one of the biggest international school here. So there is a very strong rental demand over here. Okay, so this part is a highlight. Okay, this is very important. The Nexus just moved in recently this year, so that I'm actually quite familiar with this area. The rental here has been doing very very well, even despite during the COVID time. Yep. So
Okay.
and the last piece that's over here. Okay, Penrose is here. Penrose is here. There's near the Aljunied MRT. There's this piece of land highlighted in blue again, dark blue. And we know that dark blue means it's integrated. Okay, there is a high chance they're going to be a mixed-use development over there. So, but like what I say, all master plan don't have a date. That means we know that they're going to have something in plan, but we do not know the date. But it's good to know in the future. Okay, at least they already marketed as an industrial. It was integrated. Because the trend is now every MRT nut there need to be some commercial activities lah. So this is likely to be integrated too. Okay. Okay. So now we go back to the transformation again. So if you have a Galang transformation on the left, Paya Lebar transformation on the right, Geylang rezoning on the bottom, MacPherson rejuvenation on the north, supported by a future integrated development with two international schools. So this is where our site is, Penrose is at the middle of all these activities, supported by two transformations with two rejuvenations, international school, and future development. So you are in the heart of all the activities, you see.
Yes.
That's the reason why there's so many inquiries, so many hypes about this project. There is a reason for it. Okay.
Wow.
So
Okay.
let's do a very
Looking
quick.
forward.
Yes. Yep. So let's do a quick case study here. Okay. There is this development just beside ours. It's called Sims Urban Oasis. It's just 2LP in 201718. Okay, it's a 1,000 over units. Okay, it's a slightly bigger development than us. Okay. But we look at the potential that the profitable transaction that people make over here due to the various factors, the same factors that we are talking about, the Geylang, rezoning, Paya Lebar, Galang transformation, because we are that side by side. So you see, people are making this kind of profit. Even a one bedder is making about 100 over K. Okay,
100 over
two
K.
bedders, 100 over K. Just TOP, last year sale. I'm thinking about last year transaction, not even this year transaction. Okay, so we have quite a fair bit of profitable transaction over here, and many more if they decide to sell. But a lot of them are not selling in a sense. Okay, so you look at the between 17 to 19, right? There is a price going up already. Okay, because of the transformation effect. Okay, so with this, yes, for the last 2 years. So with this, right, I'm quite sure that Penrose is able to duplicate the success of Sims Urban Oasis because they are just side by side. Yep. Okay. So I'm I'm positive about the prospect of this development. So how about the next one? Okay. How about the capital gain potential? Okay. So the second P, the first P is the transformation potential. Second is the capital gain potential. So I do a quick one. I take those bigger development because I'm comparing bigger developments such as Park Place Residences, Antares, new launch, existing development that is less than 5 years to 10 years. Okay, I take the bigger one because like what I've said, right? I always like to compare bigger developments. Yes, there's a lot of small development in Geylang, but I don't take into consideration for all such projects because I don't believe, and it has already proven that small project doesn't give you the kind of capital gain because we're trying to identify the capital gain. So I took out the main projects over here and do a quick chart of this. See, Penrose is over here, Sims Urban is over here, and Antares, which is a new launch near MacPherson area, Residences just beside the MRT, Aljunied MRT, Park Place at Aljunied, Paya Lebar, Katong Regency, also is quite nearby there, is a freehold project, and Park Esta, which is a new launch over here. So you look at here. Wait, give me a second. Okay. In Paya Lebar zone, after I tabulate all the numbers, right? Paya Lebar zone, the prices there is going at 1850 to 2000 PSF already. Mainly because it's at the heart of the whole transformation. So on the right side, which is Eunos, just one station away, the new launch there is selling around the price already, around 1850 to 2000 PSF already. The price, even though, yep. So even though it's an MRT station away, the price already gone up to even match Paya Lebar. Okay, Paya Lebar is a bit, I believe Paya Lebar price will go up again. But the thing is, because a lot of the development, the main development, Park Place Residences, they haven't hit the SSD. They cannot sell yet. So probably these 2 months, they will start to have some transaction already. And I believe no longer we are looking at 1850 already. It probably will be 2000 and above already. Okay.
Wow.
The key point is, but in Aljunied area, which is one station, just one station down, which is only now transacting at 1650 to 1800. You see, Eunos price already gone up to match. But in Aljunied, there is still a potential. You see, the thing is, Eunos is only one transformation. That means it's only tapping on Paya Lebar. But for us in Aljunied area, right, we have Paya Lebar transformation, we have Kallang transformation, we have two transformation. We are having the spill effect of two transformation. You see, yet our pricing are still lower than Eunos. You see, that is the beautiful part. That is the reason why there is a lot of hype on this project in this area. Okay. So
wow, it means, Sean, that means potentially it's going to be a lot of undervalue. That means a lot of potential capital gain.
Yes, later I share you the pricing, you'll realize that this is no, I keep it to the last. Keep it all in suspense. Okay.
Okay.
After we gone through on the 3 zone, right? Let's go into Aljunied itself. Okay, that means we go to a micro already. Okay, Residences, which is just next to the MRT, is selling at 1650 to 1700,000. Sims Urban Oasis, 1550 to 1700. Okay, and Taris, which is a new launch that is near the MacPherson area, is selling at 1650 to 1850 PSF. Yet, based on the indicative price from the developer, we are selling around starting from 1417, which is way lower than all the surrounding, which also means that there is a very safety of entry because it's cheaper than the existing one, which is Residences, Sim Urban Oasis. Okay, yet it has a good potential upside because if you compare a new launch to new launch, the new launch here is higher than our new launch. So the entry is safe, the potential exit is higher also. You see, so it's a very safe project in a sense, based on the numbers that we have. Okay, that is the reason why everyone is looking at these projects. So you see, on the macro level, we are tapping on two transformation. Based on zoning, we are the whole zone, the Aljunied zone is the cheapest, and within the Aljunied zone itself, we are the cheapest. So that is where our barrier of entry is very safe. Okay, so not only that, our team also actually came up with this thing called the exit strategy. So based on this chart, right, 2019, there is a rezoning of Geylang. There is Paya Lebar Square, okay, but Paya Lebar Quarters. Okay, so Penrose is going to launch here. TOP, there is a lot of potential because because if you launch at 2020, right, when you get your keys around 2023 or 2024, right, where are you going to sell your buyers? We're going to sell units to. There is a lot of potential upgraders here, like Bidadari. The HDB there are selling about 500,000 to 600,000 already. Dakota is 600,000 to 700,000. Okay, the completion of the whole sports hub. Yep. So there is a lot of exit point. That means you can offload your property too. Okay, not only that, by then the Paya Lebar strip out. So the whole Paya Lebar, as we know, is one of the biggest area to be highlighted. So this area will be converted to, I think it probably will be a mix because it's such a big estate. It can be residential plus commercial. Okay, a lot of commercial activity over there. So there is a lot of exit point for you to get out. Okay, if you do not hold, you want to hold for a long time, you can hold out all the way up to Paya Lebar when it's reallocate. If not, you can get out after 3 to 4 years to sell off to the HDB upgraders. So these are very good exit point that we have in place for Penrose. Because the thing is, you don't want to go to a development. You go and buy into a development on the area that is, there's going to a lot of problem trying to sell your unit to. You see, that is very important. So we must always plan our entry and exit. Okay.
Okay.
So I go into this part, what I call the development potential. That means the in development itself, what are the potential good buy that we can actually source out that's able to maybe help us to even maximize our profit. You see? So let me do a quick overall study. Okay, this is the site plan of the whole area. Basically, there is 2 main clusters. One block here, one block. Okay. So these are all the distance from the MRT, from the facing all this. Okay, the only big concern over here, I believe, a lot of the home buyers, investors out there, right? They are very concerned about this thing, the Paya Lebar PIE. Okay, the PIE here. Okay, because our site, to be frank, is just behind along the PIE. So the bigger concern is, what about the units here? Will it be very noisy facing the PIE? This is the main concern. Okay, this is something to look out for. But I will address this later on so that you all have a better idea. So this is the main restriction, the not so good thing to have that this development have. Okay, the Sims Drive is quite a quiet road. Apparently it's not a very noisy road. So over this facing is okay. And one good thing about here is most of the units are a bit on the north-south facing, so still okay. Okay. So I actually categorize this into 4 zones. This is called a highway view. Okay. Although it's facing a highway, it's noisy, but to be frank, it has a very good overlook to the whole Galang area, Macpherson area. Actually, it has a very beautiful view, to be frank, beside the noise. Okay. So we have the Sims Drive view that's facing the road. We have the pool view, okay, facing the pool, the one that is on the more quiet. Those people who desire a very more quiet setting, this is something that you're looking at. And the last one will be, I call the premium pool view. Why premium pool view? Because those on the pool view, right, they might have some western sun, to be frank. Okay, but on the premium pool view, right, everything is covered. You got the best of everything, including the price. So so this is something to look at also. Best price also. The price also attractive. So for investment, although premium pool view is the best, but in terms of investment, you might not get able to get that kind of value. So I will go through this in a while. Okay. So this is very fast. I just scan through it. In this development, there's not many one bedder, to be frank. There's not many one bedder. Okay. So I use tick and cross, then you know. Okay. So one bedder, there is only 2 stack, very nice view, all facing the pool. Seldom we have a one bedder that is of such premium. Usually the one bedder will face the road, face the funny corners, but this one bedder in this development got the best view. They are facing the pool, no western sun, they got everything the best. Okay, so those who are buying for one bedder for own stay, yes, maybe not bad, can consider. But for investment, might have to look at the price because we have not known the final price yet. For investment, you have to really look at the price because we must understand there is a development. Just now I was mentioned, right? We have Sims Urban Oasis, which is just beside us, which is about 3 years older than us only. So if the pricing over here due to the premium, because of the good setting, everything have it, the price doesn't make very financial sense. Maybe Sims Urban might be a better choice. You see, you have to do a parallel comparison. Okay. So this is something very important. So there is 2 very interesting specs facing the highway, only 1 floor only level 1 and level 5. Okay, these 3 units. These are odd units. So I don't really recommend clients or friends to buy odd units. That means that the whole stack only one unit. So people cannot do a comparison. People will think that your unit is an odd one out. So try not to go for this kind of unit. So like 0132 or even 0509, 0518. To me, in my own opinion, is shoe out lah. Try not to go for this kind of odd units because I always yes, because it's one-off units. It's very difficult for you to sell to do a comparison. So, like what I would say, right? If you want to buy property to resell later, I mean to offload to someone, right? Always get something that is common, typical, so that easy for people to do a comparison, easy for people to accept. You don't want to get something so special like a penthouse or even a loft double volume. You might say, hey, I pay 150,000, but I got double volume. But the thing is that how many people of them can appreciate a double volume? So because of this, right, your buyer pool get very small. So you might have a little bit of difficulty or challenges to sell. So this is not what we want. You see, we want to, if our exit plan is to sell, is to offload to someone, we must think like what most people want. So easy for us to offload. You see, this is very important. So odd one units, try not to get it. I don't really recommend. Okay. There are some, this is something that's quite good. The 1+ study is something that you can consider also. It can consider also. This is quite nice. Okay. 2-bedder. Over here, we have this thing called the 2-bedder, 1 bathroom, 2-bedder, 2 bathroom, 2-bedder, 2 bathroom plus 1 study. Okay. For me, in my opinion, if possible, don't get the 2-bed, 1 bath in Penrose. If you can stretch, go for the 2-bed, 2 bath. Why? Because in the development just beside us, Sims Urban Oasis,
yeah,
all the 2-bedder there is all 2-bed, 1 bath. There is no 2-bed, 2 bath in Sim Urban Oasis. So do you want to go and buy another 2-bed, 1 bath to compare with that bigger development which has 1,000 over units? If you want to offload, you got competitor. You got competitor, no? All 2-bed, 1 bath, so many in the market. Penrose also have, Sims Urban also have. Then you want to sell, how you might not be able to sell the good price that you want, you see? You get what I mean? So to me, in Penrose, if you can stretch a bit more, okay, get lower floor, talk to the agent, work it out. Go for something like this, 2-bed, 2 bath. Because in the whole premises, Sims Urban 1,000 over units, there is no 2-bed, 2 bath. They only have 2-bed, 1 bath.
Okay.
Even they have so this is a strategy that you must adapt. This is a unique. The whole area don't have, only here have. So if you want to get 2-bedder, this is the one that you look for. 2-bed, 1 bath, if possible, stretch a bit, get here. Okay, same thing. That's why I all give you a tick. Okay, 2-bed, 2 bath is very important over here. Okay, over here, 2-bed, 2 bath is considered 2-bedroom premium. Okay, so this is something that you can look at. Okay, the 2-bed plus study also come with 2-bed, 2 bath. Okay, these are good units. Okay, these are good units. But 2-bedroom with study, right? Step 14 will be a much better choice. Step 06, if possible, you look for step 14. Okay, step 14 is smaller, but the layout is more efficient also. Okay, so I go to the 3-bedders. Okay, 3-bedders, I would say the layout are pretty standard. Is some of them have good layouts lah. Like for example, this one like stack 17. Stack 17, I think is pretty okay. Although it's facing the highway, right? I believe the price will be one of the lowest. And if you can get a lower floor, I will explain later on the later slide why this highway view might be a winner. It's a good winner. Okay. Over here, then you have a lot of series of 3-bedders. Okay, those with 3 ticks are the one that I like. The 3 ticks that are the one that I like. Because of this.
Wow, nice.
Leeway. Okay. These are the this layout. Okay, let's do a comparison, directly comparison. Stack 30 and stack 29. Stack 29 will be a much better layout because of the shorter corridor. Okay, so these are very small things. Those who are interested to get my ratings, these slides, can later drop me a PM. I can send this to you. Okay, so that you all have a better idea when you do your unit selections. Okay, so I go through very fast. Okay, this is one of my favorite layout over here. Although it's facing the highway, but the corridor is very small. Don't have much a foyer space. The kitchen is of a very nice size. So for the three bedder, I would think this is the best layout in terms of pricing, in terms of layouts. Okay. So these are the premium one. I don't really go through. Okay, this one is something that I think it will be a sold out soon. It will be a sell out very fast.
Yeah.
Okay, it will be a very stack 22 is very good. Okay, stack 22 is very good layout. Those who are interested can actually consider this one because of the layout. Okay, stack 22, 23, all these are fantastic layout. So let me go through maybe I get a interesting layout.
Okay.
22, 23, yep. So they are about the same, so I don't really have to go through. Four bedder is the no-brainer. The four bedder are all very well thought. So those guys who want to get a four bedder for own stay, please go ahead. If the price is right for you, please go and get it because the size are just nice, not oversized. Okay, it's very good. Okay, so I do a quick summary. Okay, this is the indicative price from the developer. Okay, you look at this. The two bedder is going off at only 1462, which is around 200 PSF compared to a new launch at Atari's and MacPherson. Okay, the barrier, the safety net is very high already. And even Sims Urban Oasis, which is just next door TOP projects, they are selling at a higher PSF than you. So usually, existing project compared to a new launch tends to sell at a higher PSF. But in this case, right, the new launch is even lower than the existing one.
Wow,
which is a very rare case. Yep.
What I mean, this PSF is a very good price. It's very undervalued. A lot of
Yes.
potential gain.
Yes. So there is a very good potential upside in my own opinions. Okay, but this is indicative. We still have to look at the final one, but this is the lowest price. But we know, right, as different stack will have a different premium. But at least this is a very good gauge for us to come in, to be frank. Okay. So my final summary, okay, I don't really recommend the one bedder because the one bedder for investment, I'm talking about investment, because the one bedder to me is of a higher PSF as compared to the nearby one. Okay, that's my own opinion. So maybe you can have a better one bedder choice at other development. Okay, for two bedder, strongly don't recommend the two bedder one bath. If possible, get two bedder two bath onwards because in Sims Urban there is no two bath. So when you have here, you have a very good selling point. Okay, those people who want to buy a two bed two bath, they have to get from you. They cannot get from Sims Urban. Okay, which is good. Okay, no supply. Okay, three bedder. I think three bedder will really depends on the pricing because for the three bedder we have very good phasing over here, or even over here. Okay, but we also have not so good phasing, which is what I call the highway view. Highway view. But I believe some of the highway view might be a value buy. Okay, why? You see, let me draw a very simple diagram. I don't know whether you can see here. So you can see, so this is the building. This is the highway. Okay, so what the developer did is very smart. They did a multi-story car park here. Okay, and they built the building on top. Okay, I highlight in yellow. Okay, so because the car park is projecting out, right? So if theoretically some of the noise will be blocked by the multi-story car park and rebounds back. Okay, so for the sound to hit you, it will be likely to be the higher floor. You will get the noise, but because of the lower floor, right, there is some trees over here, right? Because they are landscape over here. So if you get the highway facing lower floor, 6, 7, 8, this kind of floor, I believe it's going to be very quiet. So, and the thing is, the only concern about this view, this facing highway view, is the noise. And if you're able to get around these few floors, I believe it will be quite quiet and you'll be getting a very good price. So it's not that the highway view cannot buy. Okay, the price will be good, definitely will be the cheapest around here. and the thing is to shortlist the correct units. This is very important.
Must get lower floor lah, very low floor.
Yes, lower floor. 6, 7, 8, or even 5. You are okay with 5. 5 is actually is the ground floor, because they got 4-story or car park. So 5 is the ground floor. So if you want, you can get 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's really quite safe. And not only that, for those units facing a highway, right, the developer actually give you a damper. That means that in sound absorption ceiling, so that if the sound actually bounce to your balcony, right, it will be absorbed by the ceiling. So this is nowadays is a must-have for a lot of development, because the BCA require developer to do all this, okay, to insulate all the sound from traveling into the units, and we make use of the technology to help us, which is very important. Because I've been to this development called Park Rivera at West Coast. They also have a few facing the highway, facing AYE, but the damper really help a lot. No? If you open up the window in your living room, you don't really hear the sound. There is a bit of sound, but it's more like the wind sound rather than the traffic sound. So it actually really helps a lot. So if you're looking at the highway view, try to go for a low floor. I think it will be quite safe. Okay, because of the way the developer and the architect thought out the building. Okay, the design, they're very smart. They make use of the multi-story car park to actually block out and further push back the buildings. This is very smart. I would say it's a very smart choice. Okay, a very smart design. So I would think this is very good. Okay, the potential winner. I think this is a potential winner. Okay, really, the 3-bedder here, you can think about it. Okay, 4-bedder, I think is for own stay. You must like the place. Okay, because there's only 2 stacks of 4-bedder. They are of the best facing. Cannot go very wrong. It's just all about whether you like the place as well as the pricing. That's it. Okay, that's very simple. Okay, so the tips here that I have is for here, try not to go for 2-bed 1 bath. 1-bedder, try to do a price comparison. Okay, 3-bedder, the yellow zone that's facing a highway might not be a bad choice. Yeah, because the thing is, if the price is good and the only hurdle here is really the sound, and we are able to overcome, then potentially when you sell, because the thing is, I have been to Sims Urban, okay, which is just the side beside. I've been to the low floor, high floors facing the highway. To be frank, it wasn't that bad. To be frank, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But it's the thing is, this Penrose is not built, so people don't have the first-hand experience overlooking at the highway. So they might not. So but it's true because you're spending so much money to buy a property, you also worried So you get something that's noisy, then how? But for investment, I think it's pretty okay, as long you are able to overcome the noise. So this yellow zone might be a potential, I think. But it's still subject to everyone's tolerance, or whether you are willing to take this step, I would say, because if you can pay a bit more, then maybe you can get the blue zone if you really worried. But for me, I think investment wise, the yellow zone is pretty okay. You are able to get a low floor, I felt. Yep.
Okay.
So I think I'm more or less done.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, Sean, wow, thanks for sharing all this, man. Going through all the different the components, even in terms of the 3 Ps. Wow, guys, they all learn or not? Wow, even okay. I think Terrence also said it's very detailed. Well, guys, if you all really enjoy the things that Sean have shared, can you please like and share this video, or at least comment? Okay, guys, can you just type, if you have learned the 3 Ps, understood, type 3 Ps in the comment section. Yeah. And also, because we have some time, at least about 10 more minutes or whatever, not right? Please utilize if any questions, any project, anything about the Penrose, please type in the comment section so that Sean, he can actually answer your questions. Anything, any tag, anything to, maybe the process, how to select the Penrose, please type in the comment section.
Maybe we got some time. I will go through these real life questions posed by my clients. They were looking at Penrose, but they need to rent a place for the time being. That means they are selling their HDBs because the HDB is a bit small for them to stay because they have a newborn. So they were saying that, is it more worthwhile to actually buy Penrose, go and rent a place for 3 years, or does it make more sense to just buy Sims Urban Oasis, which is just next door? Okay, so logically, most of us will think that buying Sims Urban might be a better choice because I don't have to pay rental for the next 3 years Correct or not? So you think about a rent, you're gonna rent a place. Let's take 3,000. Okay, 3 years you'll pay about 100 over K. So you think that, oh, it will be money lost, and they were asking, as much as we know that Penrose will have a good potential, okay, because of the pricing, because of the transformation that we have, okay, we are already around 400 to 500 PSF lower than Paya Lebar. So we know that there is a potential of the price going up, but is it worthwhile? So I actually do a very quick breakdown. Maybe I can show you. I do a quick sketch on this.
Maybe I think that would be good also.
Yes. So this is a common question. A lot of you all can see, right? Okay. So let's do a common one. Okay. Let's draw. Okay. Sims Urban Oasis, Penrose. Okay. If I buy Sims Urban Oasis, right? I buy Penrose, right? I need to rent maybe 3,000 for 3 years, right? So you lose around 108K in terms of rental. Okay. But we might have a capital gain.
Okay.
There's a high chance of capital gain. But if I buy into Sims Urban Oasis now, yes, I don't have to pay rental, but do I have to pay money installment? Yes. Based on their budget, 1.6 million, so their installment is 4.8K. Okay. But you must turn into this thing called principal and interest, right? Because you take a loan, right? So your money installment, there will be a portion go into interest, there will be a portion go into principal, repaying your loan. So based on this at their age, right, their money installment interest is about 1.6K. Okay? But you must understand, if you own the unit, you need to pay the management fee, which is around $300. 300. So total will be 1.9K. Okay? Property tax, let's take about 400. So total will be 2.3K.
Yeah.
You see, the only difference is 3K versus 2.3K.
Yeah.
That is the only difference. There's a 700 difference. But the thing is, we are buying something that if you buy Penrose, there is a high chance that there's a capital gain. But whereas Sim Urban, the first owner already make the profit from you already. You see? So if you actually break down into detailed numbers, right? Renting and comparing to servicing a loan, not much difference, to be frank. And 3,000, I'm talking. Yeah, sorry, I didn't get you.
Or that means you're saying that in fact if you compare to if we just buy the property service for that TOP the 3 years, the gain you can get versus you go and rent and collect the rental every month.
Yes. So that because they need a place to stay, so whether they go and buy Sims Urban just to settle their rent, settle their lodging issue, or they buy Penrose going for a capital gain, but they need to go and rent a place. So the difference, really the difference, is only $700. So over 3 years is about less than 30K, less than K. But we are banking on a good capital gain, and not only that, Penrose is the lease are longer, okay, compared to Sims Urban. Sims Urban is about 5 years older than us by then. So by 3 years later, Sims Urban is about 6 years old, but your Penrose is a brand new condo. And if you really want to offload, people will still get Penrose, which is a newer development. Because these two developments are just side by side. In terms of locality, in terms of developer track record, they are quite similar. Okay, the profile of tenants is also quite similar. You get what I mean? So,
well, actually, Sean, you mentioned a very good point. I realized that even that means as for us, investors, we must also think really ahead, like 3-4 years time. If once you get the condo, let's say you get the Penrose, if I plan to resell outright, then it's always better to consider a newer launch, because in 3 years, people would rather get the newer launch than, I mean, the so-called Penrose versus the Sims basis.
Yes, but the thing, the fact is, if you are based on the indicative price that we are having, right? Penrose being a new launch is even cheaper than Sims Urban. Why do we want to go for Sims Urban now?
Okay.
Do you get what I mean?
Understand. Hey, Sean, actually, I just had I'm right now, actually, I have the page on a property guru for both the, some of the condos you talk about, like Park Esta and Trail Residence. I had their recent sale price. Can I share the screen? I want to show people, show them to be convinced with the numbers. I share my screen.
Yep.
Okay, guys, I just want to share with you. Okay. Okay, you see where I can share my screen? Yep. Okay, guys, so just now earlier on, Sean was talking about Penrose, right? What's the square? It's almost about 1,004 around there, right? Okay, I'm on Property Guru. Okay, let's look at Park Esta. Okay, we don't look at this particular listing. We look at what is, in fact, when you scroll down, they tell you for a 3-bedder what is based on the pricing insights. Okay, guys, can you see as of August, in the recent month, August? I know it's a bit small. Okay, I see if I can zoom in. Are you able to see? Is it clear? Can you see that for Park Esta? Okay, Park Esta is already going at. Sorry, guys. I just want to make it clear. Okay. Park Esta, the PSF is almost 1,003 already. Wow, can even go up to 1,007, guys. So you see, just now when we are telling you, it's not we are not lying or whatever. It's really the numbers. In fact, those one station away are already going at 1,006, 1,007 PSF. But Penrose is only going at what, 1,004, 1,005. So guys, this is really the potential upside. We go even slightly a bit more to the near Ajuni. Let's look at Trail Residence. Okay. Guys, okay, we give you all a few condos, let you compare. These are all 99 years, guys. Okay. Okay, let's check. 3-bedroom. Okay. Also, okay, guys. This one maybe only the last few years, not many transactions. Only one in April. Okay, 2007.
It's a very small development, so there's not many transactions lah. Maybe I can show over my screen. I have something that is
okay, you share. Okay.
For me. Wait let me share whether I can. Okay.
Because guys, it's always very good before you choose the condo, like what Sean was sharing, right? You all just have to check 1 station away or 2 station away.
Okay.
What are some of the condos there and what are their transaction price? You can compare it.
You see, I did Park Esta. Okay, this is Park Esta. Okay, Park Esta, the latest transaction. You see, if you can see from here, it can go up to 1,009 already. You know, 1,009. You see, 1,009 for 2-bedder, 1-bedder 2,000 already. So the 3-bedder is 1,617. All have it there. It's not. The price is not. It's already moved up quite a fair bit already. Yep.
Wow, Sean, I never expect. Wow, it's very expensive. Wow, it's very high. I mean, in fact, I look at Penrose. I find Penrose now looks very value for money.
Exactly. Okay, so I show you another one. The cream, the Park Place.
Okay, Park Place.
Park Place is the one that is on Paya Lebar, the cream. Okay, you look at the 2,000, 1,008, 1,009. And these are last year price, because they are not able to sell yet. So this year they were about to go to these are all new launch. That means these are not resale price. When this price go to resale, it will be 2,000 over already. So you look at here, it's all about 1,008, 1,009, 2,000. But Penrose, we are looking at starting from 1,004 onwards. So I think it's quite a no-brainer. In fact, no need 3P lah, just 1P enough already. Just do a price comparison, you know already lah. But we went very in depth for this case. But you just look at the price, you'll see a difference. Let's take the one that is direct competitor.
Guys, just Sean, is it, even though the basic price we could have done it ourselves, but he's sharing so much more in detail and in depth. You see, guys. Oh, lots of value.
So Sims Urban, you see Sims Urban 1,005, 1,006. Okay, I saw last year even went up to 1,007. Okay, they are hovering at this price. Okay, they are already resale at this price already. So that, to be frank, to buy Sims Urban now might not be a good choice. Must well you get Penrose and renter. If you have the renter 3 years, I have break down the numbers. It wasn't very significant, to be frank. It wasn't very significant after you break down the numbers lah. Yep. So I hope that you all find this useful.
Oh, guys, if you all find this what Sean is sharing, right, can you please type in the comment section, useful, and like and share this video. And most importantly, I think is, do go and check out Sean's Facebook page, okay, Property Empowered, and go like and follow him, his page, okay, if you like to see more of this.
Correct. So if you guys have any further inquiries on Penrose or any property related matter, you can just PM me from my Facebook page. I will try to respond ASAP lah. Okay. So I think it's about time. But the thing is, for Penrose, those guys who are interested to find out more about the projects, or maybe we would like to go to the show flat to have a look, the preview is still on all the way until next week. So those who guys who are interested to view the unit, view the show flat, or as well to have more insight of the project, can actually PM me. I can arrange you guys to go down to have a look. I have been to the show flat myself. It was beautifully done. The layout are very fantastic. Yep.
And Sean, sorry, do you have the exact date of the show flat is open until when?
As of now, it's next Wednesday. Wait, give me a second.
I
get the exact date.
I put in the comment section. At least people know the exact date. I don't want them to miss out. This is a good opportunity. Yeah.
Yes. Wait,
Is it 23rd September?
Give me a second. I got the last one. The latest update. Wait, I'll get it. Okay, until 23rd September, correct?
Okay, 23rd. Okay, yeah. Okay, so those of you interested, do maybe you can link out, drop Sean a message on Facebook or anything. No obligations, and in fact, the Penrose show flat is until 23rd September, right? So with all of this knowledge in mind, Sean gone through with you all the 3 Ps. At least you all go there, you are feeling more confident. Also, so at least whatever the agents share over there, right? you have done your homework with us, and you know better.
Correct. Yep. So I think it's a good deal to consider, to be frank. Yeah, it's worth waiting. When the indicative price came out, right? Well, me and my colleagues were like, wow, fantastic. Because we are expecting slightly higher indicative. But in the end, I think the developer, based on the current pandemic, markets and situations, right? They decide to price it quite sensitively. Yeah, they are able to price so low is because so well priced is because when they bid for the land, right? It was not a high land bid. They bought the land not so expensive. It was quite a good price, so they are able to actually launch out at this kind of pricing. Yeah, this is very important. And developer is a reputable CDL. They one good thing about such developer is they don't play with prices lah. They usually hold their price. Be it good days, bad days, they will hold their price. It's not those like gung ho type. When market not good, they start to plunge the price, all this kind of thing. No, these are very reputable developer. Yep.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Aaron, if you have any other questions? I think today, this session, yes, although it's a minute, 1 hour, but feel free to always connect with Sean after that. Some of y'all might be very interested. He can maybe share with your meetup or whatever. Okay, Ken. All right, Sean. I think that's it for. I think no further questions lah. So I think
Sure.
But thank you for sharing so much on Penrose. We will definitely continue more series on this. Then more projects, that we can share with everyone. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Okay. See you around. Okay. Bye.
Take care. Bye.